So we're halfway through the season, guys, and we're riding a nice little 4-game winning streak as we head into Kansas City to take on the 5-4 Chiefs. Now, thankfully, we are a game and a half ahead of them in the AFC West and a full game ahead of the Raiders. So if we win today, we take a nice little lead in our division. Now, this is going to be a pretty difficult game, especially since we're playing on the road at Arrowhead. But again, Kansas City is 5-4 this season. They have been starting off a little slow the past couple seasons, so hopefully this isn't the week that they start to turn it on. But either way, we're going to be playing away. I think it's our second divisional game of the season. We are going to be facing them again in 2 weeks, but let's make sure that we take at least one of these two. And while I know we should strive to take both of the games, this is going to be a pretty difficult team to beat. I mean, Patrick Mahomes is still at the helm, 2,600 yards already this season, 21 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. Only been sacked 10 times. That's not too bad. And the way that we've been getting pressure, doesn't look like he's going to get sacked again today. Pacheco is still in their backfield, 159 carries, 683 with 7 touchdowns. Looks like Zamir White is still the backup, but he's only had 10 carries this season, so really we're going to have to look out for Pacheco. And of course, Mahomes gets out there for a couple scrambles as well. Now, of course, Travis Kelce is leading the receiving room, 63 catches, 792 with 4 touchdowns. But of course, Rashee Rice is there, 600 yards, 8 touchdowns himself. Now, of course, they do have Tony as well as Sutton, both around 40 receptions and around 400 to 500 yards. Tony has 2 touchdowns and Sutton with 4. Of course, Pacheco gets a couple out of the backfield as well, but really these are the 4 that we're going to have to worry about. Now, defensively, of course, they are still pretty damn good. I mean, it looks like they get a lot of pressure. I mean, Javon Kinlaw, 12 TFLs already this season. Absolutely insane. And even though these aren't necessarily high sack totals, it looks like we have a lot of guys that do get into the backfield. So, especially since Forbes is back this week, we're going to have to protect him. And of course, their secondary is pretty decent as well. Of course, they still have Willie Gay, L'Jarius Sneed, and a handful of other guys that get a couple picks as well. So, especially since, again, it is Forbes' first game back from injury, we're going to have to definitely pick and choose where we end up throwing. Now, with all that in mind, I think we're definitely going to defend the medium pass. Of course, we're going to have to worry about the deep pass as well. We might have to switch to that at halftime if that's a big problem. But really, as long as we defend the medium pass, I think we're going to be okay. And as always, we're going to be running to the outside. I know we're going to have to worry about the blitz, but realistically, as long as we stick to our game plan, we're going to be fine. We've shown that over the past couple weeks. But even if that is the case, we're still going to have a pretty difficult matchup here. I mean, their defense is solid, so we're going to have to find a way to score some points, especially since their prolific offense is definitely going to put some up on our defense, especially if they play the way they did in the second half against the Commanders. But let's see if we can go into Kansas City and win our 5th straight. Yeah, don't worry. We're not going to be making him carry the ball 30 times this time. We have a quarterback back this week, so we're definitely not going to be running as much. But it still is going to be the main focus of our offense, but let's see if our defense can go out there and stop them this time. So my question of the day is our secondary good enough to keep up with their receivers? Hey, there we go. That's the Kadarius Toney we all know and love. Ends up dropping that one. Based on that one, I'm a little worried about what our secondary is going to do, but we'll keep this up until they start burning us too much. Can we get into the... Nice! Oh my goodness, Lawrence got there for the pass breakup. He's honestly been getting much better as a pass defender. Granted, every time we upgrade him, we kind of, help with that. But either way, let's get in there. Oh, play action. Oh, and he ends up getting the first down. He got 11 yards on that one. Yeah, it's going to be difficult to guard Kelce today. But we had a shot to get them off the field, but unfortunately, could not take it. They're still not in midfield, though, so that's a big positive. Oh, there we go. No, he ended up getting there. And Rashee Rice ends up picking up a pretty big gain up to the 40 now. And that is the 40 past midfield, so they're almost in field goal range, if not already. Dude, we are getting no pressure, but we do get an interception there. And let's go. Sims, my dude, finally comes up with a big interception there, and we're going to get the ball back on the 28. And it's nice to get the ball back without any points on the board. So let's take this big run to the outside. I wish he would have been able to hold that block a little longer. We could have gotten a better run, but still 18 yards from Mayberry, and we're up close to midfield. So if the outside run's going to work, why not keep going to it, right? So let's go. We got Sweat going right up the middle. Ends up picking up 6 there. Ends up kind of running into a couple guys, but still ends up getting a good gain. I love how I say that as he's like writhing in pain on the field. Either way, though, let's run back to the outside here. It is working. Great block right there. Oh, look at... Oh my gosh, that was a really great run right there. But my goodness, look at Gabriel. Ended up getting like 2 big blocks right there. It's really nice to have a receiver out there that can actually pick those up. My bad, I got a little too overexcited. I'm sorry, I'm just really happy with how this team's performing this season. We've been doing pretty damn well, and I'm really excited as we end up getting this touchdown. ends up getting in there. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. And we end up getting the first score of the game. Great run. We haven't thrown the ball yet. That was just like 4 straight runs right there. Time to go back to work. Let's go. Let's see if we can get some more pressure. Great run on that one. Oh my gosh, they're going to score. One play and Pacheco gets out. I was looking past all the way 100%. And that is a quick way to bring it right back to a tie game. Holy fucking shit. Look, I never said I was good at this game, alright? But that's alright. This is going to bring it back to a tie game. Now let's make sure that we kind of score again. Let's keep running to the outside here. Looking really good. Ooh, nice block. Again, he kind of set a pick right there. Mayberry's already got 76 yards on 4 carries. Absolutely insane. And my dude has got broken ribs. That seems to be one of the most common injuries that we've gotten this season. And last season, too. Either way, let's run to the left here. Oh, we're going to be picking them up. Damn. I was hoping 67 was going to come up and actually take that, but still, good 4-yard gain there. And I say it all the time, any positive yards are good yards for us. So let's get some more positive yards here. Cut it back up. Oh, you kind of missed that block right there, but still, 3rd and 2, I think we can still pick this up. Plus, we are just past midfield, and we're also just barely out of field goal range. So either way, we might end up going for it on 4th down. So let's go for a run here on 3rd down. Oh, we don't even need to worry about it. Mayberry picks it up. We got a fresh set of downs. And honestly, I don't know why I worry sometimes. I know Mayberry's going to get that positive yardage. Don't get me wrong, he's been stopped for a loss, a handful of times, but still, I shouldn't worry too much. Let's go for a pass on this one. Let's see who we can hit. Or we can just get out for a scramble. Oh, unfortunately, he throws it just out of range of Ernest Gary. It looked like he was going to be wide open. Oh, Forbes, what'd they do to you? Just because you had a broken collarbone, they're going to blur out your face? Honestly, if that isn't just the most Madden thing I've ever seen. Oh, let's go. We got a 1st down here. We got even more. Oh, unfortunately, can't break that tackle, but we're down to the 20-yard line. I know we shouldn't be throwing on 1st down again, but honestly, I feel bad. We haven't had a quarterback the last couple of weeks. Our receivers haven't gotten anything, so let's see what we can do here, huh? Nope. Ends up getting swatted down. If he would have just put a little more loft on that, then we might have had a bigger one on that. Either way, let's keep running to the outside again. Ooh, oh no, why did you truck? I meant to do a juke. But I know, that is just user error. Either way, 3rd and 9. Let's pick up this 1st down right here. We need it. Oh, there we go. Foot. Nice catch, and we get up to a 4th and 2. So 4th and 2, I was honestly going to go for a field goal, but the coach suggestions actually gave us a couple plays, so why not? Let's go. I said I need to trust Mayberry, and I do. Not only does he pick up the 1st down, but we get down to the 4-yard line. That's what I'm talking about. That's going to wind it down to the end of the 1st quarter. And that'll give us a little time to think too. So after 1, it is 7-7. We're looking pretty good. We already have 124 rushing yards. Absolutely insane. It's not like we're running them a lot. Just that we're getting big gains on the ones that we do run. But it would be nice to pick up a touchdown right here. Let's see if we can get in with a passing touchdown. We're going play action. There we go. Hit him. What a catch! Oh my goodness! We got to see the replay on that one. That was an incredible catch, getting both of his feet in. You gotta love Jefferson, our leading receiver from last season. And look at this. Let's make sure he got him in. Uh-oh. Oh, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. They're going to probably review that. And guys, I have a feeling this one might be coming back. I don't know if he had his feet down. Possession, I can't tell if his feet are down right there. I wish they'd give us a better camera angle, but let's see. What do the refs say? It's standing. I can't believe it. I wasn't 100% sure, but thankfully, they ended up going in favor of us, and that is going to allow us, there we go, to go up 14-7. I never know with those kicks. I am legit baffled. That is awesome. Let's go. So let's kick this off. Let's see if the defense can really kind of put a stop to him. No more runs by Pacheco, please. The funny thing is, if we ended up changing our game plan to stopping the run, we would probably just get gashed by him. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he got that out. Good tackle right there, and Kelsey goes down with an injury. It doesn't look too serious because he got right back up, but he's going to the locker room. This one might be too serious for him, and we might not see Kelsey for the rest of the day. Let me tell you, that's huge for us, but we're still gonna have some issues. They're splitting everyone out wide. Let's see if we can get the stop in. You saw that Donald got through last time. He was just a split second too late. Oh my goodness. Really good catch right there. I don't know where he was looking. Our secondary has been a little suspect lately, but let's go! Oh, no! Getting for the tackle. Take him down. Great tackle right there. Now it's 3rd and 6. I mean, I couldn't tell. Was that supposed to be a screen? Either way, 3rd and 6. We need to find a way to get a stop right here. Let's get in there. Come on, Donald. I have so much trust in you. Oh my gosh, maybe I shouldn't have. Oh no! Really great catch right there. And unfortunately, Sims got burnt. And Tony gets his revenge right there too. That's a little upsetting, but 26 yards to the 34. I'll be honest, man, I would not mind if this ended up being a shootout. That would actually be really dope. Uh-oh, that's going to be a handoff for Pacheco. But we get in there and we stop it, but he still gets 5 yards. Pacheco's 2 runs, 5, and what was that, 78. Insane. Ooh, nice! Way to end up breaking that up, and that is now 3rd and 5. Tuck, what a monster. Dude, I've been using like him in practice as like one of the spotlight players, and let me tell you, man, this guy is so good. I tried using someone else as well in the secondary. Oh, my goodness! As I'm kind of talking, let's go. We end up getting the pick. That is the 2nd interception. Stroud ends up picking that off, and my goodness, man, our defense is rolling. They're definitely a little embarrassed after that second half against the Commanders, and yeah, we're figuring it out now. I mean, he is just right there on his hip. Oh my goodness, and he just snags it away from him. Those hands from Stroud, that is amazing. Rice might have had a touchdown if that went through, but nope. We got the ball back, baby. And as you guys saw, Mayberry's averaging like 11.8. That is absolutely insane. Oh my goodness, what a run by Sweat. One that looked like it was going to get bottled up a little bit, but gets to the 40 for the first. You know, I can get excited now, but we saw what happened last week against Washington. We can't have that happen again. So, get back. Ends up with a really horrible back juke, but he still gets the first down, and Mayberry's just picking up more and more. So exactly at midfield, honestly, I feel like we've run the ball well enough that we can get them to fall for this play action. We don't. Unfortunately, we're going to get sacked. I thought that he was going to hold that block a little longer. 2nd and 21, it's going to be rough. But Mayberry's in the zone, and we haven't gone to him, like, once in the last 2 plays. So let's go for a screen right here. Let's see if we can get a bunch of those yards back. Beautiful. Truck him, let's go! My dude, 3rd and 8 now. At least this is manageable. So let's get someone open right here. We're on the 48-yard line. Who is going to do it? Oh, let's go. Get up there! Let's go! That's what I'm talking about. What a catch by Gary. And we got a first down to the 12-yard line. What a dot by Forbes. I honestly thought that we overthrew him. So really glad to see that he actually picked that up. And yeah, unfortunately, that is a loss of 1 and Mayberry goes down with an injury. Don't tell me we're trading Mayberry for Kelsey. Okay, thankfully he only goes to the sideline. He'll be back soon, but we're going to lean on Sweat for the rest of this drive. As important as this game is, can't really risk losing him for, you know, an extended period of time. But we don't even have to worry about that. Sweat just walks right in. What eyes, man. That vision that he had right there to be able to find the hole, absolutely incredible. And now we're up by another one. We are definitely dominating this game right now. But again, second half still has to happen. 2 scores is not enough, and they also do still have just under 3 minutes to be able to get another score. So let's see if we can stop them. So whatever we're doing, let's just keep it up. I will say, our defensive line has not gotten a sack in some time. So we need to figure that out. Really good tackle right there, but he still almost picks up the first. As a fan of football, good to see Cortland Sutton out there. Either way, let's go. We need to get in there. Play action. Oh my goodness. Great play right there. And unfortunately, they pick up the first down just past midfield. And with only 2 minutes remaining, they're just knocking on the door of field goal range. Let's see if we can sack him and get him out of range. But man, we gave him too much time. I wish he would have turned around, but nice tackle by Garrett, but he's got another first down. So now they definitely are in field goal range. If we can get a turnover, that would be great, but let's just keep him out of the end zone. That's going to be the important thing. Nice stop right there, too. They are not holding on to the ball. And I'm going to have to check those drops after the game. But we got a minute and a half left. Let's get in there. 2nd and 10. Oh, no, that's a touchdown. Who left him just wide open like that? Whose assignment was that? And even though Travis Kelce is out for the rest of the game, man, his backup is really making an impact. I can't believe that he left him that wide open. Dude, I was talking so much good stuff about Tuck, and he just leaves him wide open like that. That's rough. And we do have all 3 timeouts, so that's a big positive right there, too. Oh, and look at that rough just wide open. That's what I'm talking about right there. That is a big, big gain, and that is a big first down as well. Yes, I know the clock is running. That's okay, though. We got this. We're going to snap the ball now. Let's get this. Oh, let's call a timeout. Yeah, it's my bad. I did not see him. 2nd and 23. We got to get a big pickup here. Oh, that was a wrong call. Oh, ends up breaking that up. That is 3rd and 23 now. So I think our best option here, just to be able to get as many yards as possible, is to go for the screen pass. Let's see if we can fake him out on this one. There we go. Oh, we might actually get a first down. Nice! Get up there! Oh, that is rough. 4th and 4 at the 45. We were just inches away from pinning them back at the 1. And now they have it at the 20, and we need to pick up a big stop here. But it looks like they're just letting the clock run down with all 3 timeouts? Okay, stop Pacheco. Please just take him down. 3rd and 3, and that's going to end the half. Horrible clock management. That is not very Andy Reid-like. That is more Arthur Smith. Either way, though, we still end up finishing the half up by 7, but man, we looked a little rough there at the end of the half. We need to kind of figure this out. Maybe revamp the strategy that we're going to go with in the second half. But either way, we're in a decent spot. But just because we're in a decent spot doesn't mean we can't improve. Now, running the outside has definitely worked for our offense. And defensively, honestly, I feel like we might actually have to defend the deep pass at this point. The medium pass was important, but really the deep pass is the way to go. But we do get the ball back here, and that is extremely nice. Let's see if we can get a pretty good gain. Get to the outside. Maybe we can't, but he still picks up 7. If we do one more of those, we got the first down. So it's our line versus their line. I trust our line every single time. But we got a 3rd and 1. I think we're actually going to rely on the fullback for this one. But unfortunately, they are crowding the middle. So we're actually going to go for the stretch play to the right. Ooh, and we can't get it. We're at the 33. I think we're going to have to punt. And that was a really great play by Kinlaw, I will say. He got through there and got that nice... Oh, no! Okay, yeah, that's going to be bad. If Mahomes gets back into the zone here and they end up getting some momentum, we're going to be in some trouble. But it's time to blitz here. Let's see if we can get a good... See if we get a good rush. We don't. He is just wide open. I don't know whose zone that was, but they definitely blew that assignment. And man, they're just making quick work of our defense. As they end up going to Pacheco, mixing it up a little bit and only gets 3. Aside from that one big run that Pacheco had, he's been pretty damn quiet today. So that's pretty nice to see. Oh, wow. What kind of throw is that from Mahomes? That is a very rare misfire. So 3rd and 7. We can't give up something really quick here. That's going to be really rough if they do. Come on, we need to get in there. You got to stop him. Come on, we got to get the ball out of there. But unfortunately, Sutton picks up the first. Let's go with a different look here. Let's see if we can... Oh, no. That's... Even on play action, man, they get the ball out really quickly. 2nd and 7 now. And just no touchdown. That's the main thing. If we can hold them to 3... Oh my goodness. Great defense right there by Stroud. I thought he had a chance to pick it, but instead, you know what? You let the ball fall to the turf. And honestly, I'm okay with that as long as he didn't get the touchdown. So let's get in there. 3rd and 7. We can't allow them to pick up another 3rd down. But we did, and we German suplex Tony, and first catch of the day, maybe? No, that is his 2nd of the day. Surprisingly enough, I think he's had like 3 drops too. Either way, though, they're going to run with Pacheco, and that's going to be a touchdown. And we are back to a tie game, unfortunately. Our offense is going to have to go out there and really score now and really kind of pick it up after that last drive. And at one point, I thought we were in control, but unfortunately, we're back to a tie game, and they got a lot of momentum. I wonder how much momentum is actually going to play into, like, the college game. Now, are you guys excited for the college game? And if so, which team are you guys thinking about rebuilding first? Let me know down in the comments. After a really bad return, let's just run back to the outside here. Let's see if we can pick this up. Really good move there by Mayberry. Ends up trucking him and picks up 7 again. Okay, but we can't have a repeat of what just happened on that last drive. We need to actually pick up this first down this time. So let's go with the run. Oh my gosh, we got that in a little bit more. Getting all the way up to the 36-yard line. And Mayberry's got 154. And surprisingly enough, we're going to run to the inside this time. I wanted to go for a passing play, but now it looks like Gabriel's going to be guarded on the out. So let's go for it. Uh-oh. Wait, we still went for it. Okay, well, apparently they didn't take my audible, and Forbes picks up 6 on just an absolutely broken play. But good to know he's back and healthy from injury. Good to know he can still do that. Let's run to the outside yet again. Let's go pick up a couple blocks, and that is going to be a first down. Let's see if we can trick them on the play action here. That would be really, really incredible. It doesn't look like we do. No, we're going to get sacked. I don't know the button to actually throw out. And I know I probably shouldn't, but we're going to run one more play before the end of the third quarter. So let's go for a run to the outside yet again. We're going to cut that back. Oh, nice little truck right there, but he only picks up 3. And L'Jarius Sneed goes out with an injury. Now we got 3rd and 18. And after 3, 21-21. This is going to come down like just straight to the wire. I don't know if my heart can take this anymore, man. We've had so many close games this season and last season. There we go. Pick up that block. That's going to be a first down. Get out there, Mayberry. My dude. Big gain right there. Had to get 18 for the first down, and he got up to... I don't know how many yards that was, but it's a first down, and I'm happy. I thought we were toast for a minute. But hey, we got the ball still. Oh, boy. Oh, man, that was a huge blitz right there. And he gets stopped for only a gain of 1. If anyone can pick up the first here, it's going to be Mayberry. Let's go. Going for another big blitz, and that is not going to be a first. That's only 1, and Roth goes out with an injury now just from blocking. Please don't go out for the game. You are going out for the game. That is going to be a big loss in the receiving corps, but now the Gary brothers are getting out there together now. Question is, which Gary do we hit? Well, we'll find out here in just a moment. Or will we? Yes, we will. We hit. Let's go. I can't believe we got that. Ernest Gary ended up picking up the first down right there. We went to the older brother on that one. And there we go. We got the first down. I legit did not think that he got the first down on that, but I'm really glad that they gave us the yards. Let's see if Dyson can actually pick up a really big lead block here for us as we go to the outside yet again. That's a good one. Oh, but he shed that block right there, and that's only a gain of 1 again. And unfortunately, Roth does have an abdominal tear, so that's going to be rough. He is not going to be here for quite some time, but let's go! Oh, that gets popped out! No, that should have been a touchdown! 3rd and 9, and unfortunately, Foot cannot hang on to it. Dude, he totally had that. But let's go 3rd and 9. We just need to pick up a little first down right here. That's all. That ain't too much, right? No, it's not. We're not even going to get the first. We're going to get the touchdown. And Ernest Gary showing up his younger brother, and he ends up getting in for the touchdown. That is going to put us up by a score, and we get a little bit of breathing room here. We might have to get the other Gary mixed in here, but honestly, as long as that resulted in points, brother, I am happy. Dude, I still remember when I picked up this game and had a hard time on, what's it, All-Pro mode? The Pro mode, is that the one right below Madden? But I had such a difficult time, and it's good to see that we can actually compete with a team like Kansas City in All Madden. Although I should probably hold off on saying anything before we even get to the end of this game, but we do have a 1-score lead, and we actually get into the backfield, and we get him to throw it out, but we lay a really good hit on Mahomes, who is only thrown for 60%. I really shouldn't talk because Forbes and Lennon both do not do well either. So, either way, though, good to see that our defense is doing pretty well, but Rashee Rice gets there for a nice reception up to the 44. We kind of knew this was going to be a tough game, though. It's going to come down to the wire here. Oh, uh-oh. Is that going to be a hold or is that going to be a roughing the passer? I can't tell if we hit him or not. I think Bosa only half wanted to do that. Either way, though, let's get into the backfield here. Let's see if we can stop him before he lets the ball go. And that's not going to happen. Get Rice down. There we go. He ends up stopping at the line of scrimmage. Don't worry. We'll trade away Bosa at the end of the season. We'll get a first-round pick out of it. Don't worry. Oh, nice play right there. Ends up breaking it up. Chancellor just being a monster. I think we called his name a couple times today. I know Sims had that interception, and so did Stroud. Be nice to see Chancellor get one, too. Question is, can we get it? That is not going to happen. And thankfully, we stop Rice before he gets to the end zone, and he is down on the 9. All right, Houston. Let's blitz right here. That's not going to be enough, but we end up breaking the pass up, and that is going to be 2nd and goal now. If they're going to pass, let's see if we can pick them off for a 3rd time. It's going to be tough, especially down here in the end zone, or in the red zone, pardon me. But we can do this. Hits him out into the flat, but what a tackle right there. We end up stopping on the 8, only a gain of 1. Okay, it said no gain for him, but still, they're at the 8-yard line instead of the 9. Either way, 3rd and goal. We got to stop him right here. Get in there. Wow, what a pass. That was such a tight window to Rice, and especially when he wasn't really looking in the first place. But man, what a great throw, and that is going to push it to a tie game. But there's a little bit of time left, and we get the ball back. Chancellor was there to potentially stop him, but unfortunately, just didn't get it, and now we're back to a tie game. But again, we got 3 minutes and 75 yards to go. let's start running because, again, the clock is going to be our friend here. Let's make sure that we let it run a little bit because all we had to do is get into field goal range. But if they keep giving us gains like that, can we really turn them down? You know what I mean? We just got to be smart about it. Let's run to the outside yet again. Can we pick this one up? Look at that speed by Mayberry. Gets stopped a little bit, but gets 9 on that one. He's knocking on the door 2-hundo. And now with the last play before the 2-minute warning, let's pick up this first down right here. Oh, and we pick up a little bit more. Truck him. And we get down to the 35. We are in field goal range now. Now, I don't know why coach's playbook is to go with passes. Because we're in field goal range. All we need is a field goal, and there's 2 minutes left. Let's run the ball. We don't want to stop the clock. Because they're going to call a timeout right here. But we get the first down. That is huge. So maybe they're not calling the timeouts? They're waiting for this first down. Let's wind the clock down a little bit because, again, we want to make sure that we end with the ball. If we have to kick the field goal, we can. Maybe they're saving one to be able to ice the kicker. But we'll see here. Let's snap this. Let's see if we can get another first down. Nice little gain right there. He does get stopped. But it's okay. We're still looking good. One first down, and I think we can actually kind of seal this. Can he get out there? He does. Let's go, Mayberry. Picks up the first, and he stays in bounds. Let's go. And look at this. We got Sweat and Mayberry both in the zone. I don't want to score, but I do. You know what I mean? Let's do this. Go down. Do not let go of that ball. Again, be smart. We kind of don't want to score here. We just want to go for the field goal. So just kind of stay in right here. No, go down. There you go. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, you ready for one of the biggest sports jinxes of all time? Imagine if we don't get in the end zone, and imagine if our kicker misses. Either way, let's run to the outside. Oh, we don't even have to worry about that. Let's wait a little bit. Let's go. They got 19 seconds to score, but they need a touchdown to be able to tie it. So let's go out there. We get that big score, and let's see if we can win this game 35-28. I'm sorry if running the ball is boring for you guys sometimes, but honestly, it's what we need to do to win this game. But in college, don't worry, we're going to be throwing a lot more. At least based on everything that I've heard, and I trust the hell out of those guys. Not the expert, Bordeaux, I trust them. I know that they're going to give us good information. And man, they've just given us just great positive reviews. I know they've pointed out a couple things that are a little weak, but still. And I don't like that. That's a quick pass out there, and he ended up getting out of bounds. They got 15 seconds, no timeouts. We need to stop them in bounds. No, get out there. Get out there. Oh, he ended up throwing it out. I'm glad that we had good coverage downfield on that one. 9 seconds. We can't let Mahomes' magic come in play here. Let's get in there. Let's stop him. No good passes. What a play. Oh, man. Okay, he ends up throwing out, but what a great move by Parsons to try to get in there. You gotta love that spin move. And now it all comes down to one big Hail Mary. He's got 58 yards to go. This actually could be bad for us. He's got the arm to do it. Oh, no. Wow, what a weird throw on that one. Oh, nice. He ends up batting it down. That would have been cool if he got the interception, but that's just stat padding at that point. We just need the ball to hit the turf just so we can come out of this game with a 35-28 victory. I thought that we were in control pretty much most of the game until we got to about halftime and probably the third quarter. Once we ended up getting into the fourth and we ended up scoring, I felt like we were a little more confident, and man, I'm glad we ended up coming out with a victory on that one. That is 5 straight. And we held Mahomes to, I shouldn't say held him to 300 yards because that's still a lot, but 2 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. That's awesome. We didn't get in to sack him, but still, it's kind of hard to sometimes. But 22 for 37, 59% completion percentage. Forbes, 9 for 13, 163. I know a lot of those were on screen passes. He had 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, 69% completion percentage. Nice. In the rushing game, though, Mayberry, 240. 29 attempts. I said that we weren't going to run him as much as we did in the last game, and we kind of did, so I'm a bit of a liar, so I apologize for that. But he had 2 touchdowns, though, a really big game, and he really carried us in this divisional matchup. Pacheco got out there 5 for 94 and 2 touchdowns. He had that one long one to 78, and the other 4, I guess, accounted for the other, what would that be, 16 yards? We had Sweat get out there 5 for 31. We should have ran him a little bit more just to preserve Mayberry, and Forbes had that 1 for 6 on that really broken play. Now, receiving for them, Rashee Rice just hit 100 yards. 7 receptions, 1 touchdown. Marquise Bush ended up filling in for Travis Kelce and did a damn good job. 6 for 83 and a touchdown. Had 1 drop, but what can you do? Cortland Sutton actually had 3 of the drops. That's crazy. 3 for 38, though. Tony, 3 for 57, had one drop as well. Kelsey, 2 for 22 before he went out. That could have been a bigger issue if he didn't go out sooner. And Pacheco, 1 for absolutely nothing. And now for us, though, Ernest Gary had that one big touchdown. That was awesome. 3 for 70 on the game. Mayberry, 2 for 35 on those screens. Foot had that 1 for 7. Roth ended up going 1 for 28 before he ended up getting injured. Jefferson had a touchdown, 1 for 4 on that amazing catch. And Sweat, 1 for 19 on that one screen as well. Now defensively, again, not much going on. Everyone kind of shared in the tackles right there. Myles Garrett ended up leading with 5. We only have 1 TFL though. 0 sacks, but really our secondary really showed up today. Stroud came in with that 1 interception. Sims with that 1 on that first drive. And that really kind of set the tone for the game. Unfortunately, no forced fumbles or any fumble recoveries or anything like that, obviously. And obviously, again, no sacks, unfortunately. But again, our defense did well enough for us to win, and it's nice to see that our offense is clicking a bit too. Now, it's nice to win a divisional game like that because that kind of firmly entrenches us at the top of the AFC West, 7-2 this season. We just need to keep it up. We have a little room for error, but at the same time, we really want to win the AFC West. Now, unfortunately, we do have 2 new injuries, and that is Damian Roth with the abdominal tear out for 3 weeks, and Anthony Moore out for 4 with the broken ribs. Again, I think that's his 3rd injury this season. So we might have to look to get a new right outside linebacker in the draft. Either way, really glad we ended up coming out with that win, 35-28. Looks like we're going to travel home for the next couple weeks. We're going to be taking on the Cowboys next week at home. And then Kansas City has a chance to end up getting revenge in San Diego in Week 12. Now looking at the weekly awards, Mayberry ended up getting the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. Obviously 29 carries, unfortunately. 240 yards, ended up with 2 rushing touchdowns. 35 receiving yards, average 17.5. That's absolutely incredible. And 8.3 on the ground. Now, the other notable thing here is the fact that the NFC Offensive Player of the Week was Dak Prescott. And that is the team that we're going to be playing this next week. He had 245, 2 touchdowns, 2 sacks. So hopefully we can actually get in and kind of end our dry spell here. But he also had 31 yards too, so we're going to have to look out for him scrambling. But realistically, CeeDee Lamb is going to be the one that we're going to have to keep an eye on the most. But it's going to be a pretty difficult matchup as we take on Dallas, who is 6-4 at home next week. This is going to be a tough one, but we do have a nice little homestand coming up because it's going to be them, the Chiefs, and then the Titans in Week 13. We have a lot of games until the end of the season because we had an early bye week, but I'm really liking the play of our guys right now. And I think we can end up winning the AFC West this season, and hopefully we can make a really deep playoff run. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week against the Cowboys.